welcome back to another wonderful alopecia vlog. Yeah! I'm so sorry that there wasn't a video last week. It was such a busy week and it's still really busy, but I really wanted to get a video up today. Now, today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I think everyone's been enjoying my wig style videos, and at the weekend I went to a wedding and I attempted to recreate the hairstyle that my wig dresser put into my wig when I was a bridesmaid, and it actually went quite well. Now I've taken it out and I'm going to re-put it into the wig again, and hopefully this time it will also come out really well. I had a couple of nice comments about it, so I was really pleased. So I'm going to show you how to do it, and hopefully it'll be helpful for you if this is something that you're interested in doing in the future, like a fancy hairstyle in your wig. So let's get going. Now it's important for me to say that before I put this into a style, I washed it, I blow dried it, and then I put it into rollers. So obviously I haven't got that step in this video, but for anybody who is wondering about that, I can show you how to do that at another time if you'd like to do that. This is the wig with the rollers taken out of it, and you can see that it's got quite a nice curl in the wig already, and that's kind of how it came out. It came out with a little bit of a curl, but not too much, because I don't like really sort of tight curls. I like them quite loose. So this is what the bridesmaid hairstyle looked like, and as you can see, it kind of had a double plait thing going on. Richard, who is my wig dresser, has a really good way of putting in grips into a wig so that they don't show up. So it kind of looks like it was just sat there, but there was loads of grips in it. Okay, so this is the back of the wig. Now I'm going to leave the fringe part here out, so I'm not going to do anything with that just yet, so I'm just going to bring that down to there. So I'm going to take from the side of the wig. Oh, I should probably pin it. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Good one, Laura. I'm going to put the pins into it. I'm just going to take it from the side of the wig, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a normal plait in. That's literally it. Now Richard had it so that this plait was quite big, so I'm going to try and make it chunky too, and because I really liked that, what he did. And it's just a normal plait, literally. That's all it is. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and then I'm just gonna keep on rocking around the side. That's quite nice and big, quite like the size of that plait, which is great. Now, one of the difficulties of this style is keeping this part flat. So can you see that this bit is nice and flat here? So when you plait it downwards and not at a weird angle so it doesn't pop out or anything. So plait it nice and low down. Now when I get to the edge, which is about here, I'm going to leave about that much hair there. And then all I'm going to do is just pin it into the hair. That's it. I'm going to do this on the outside like that, on the inside, on the outside, and then in, and just weave it into the hair and pin it up like that. There you go, done. Lovely. Now with the other side, I like to take it more from the top. Now you can brush it. I personally don't, because I think it ruins the curls that you've already so beautifully put into the hair with your nice rollers. You see at the front here, I'm kind of taking all of it, and I don't want to do that because it puts pressure on my patch. So I'm just gonna release a little bit of the hair down to help cover it a touch more. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on this side, literally exactly the same, and keep it nice and flat again, nice and low down. So this is what I mean by not keeping it flat. Can you see there how that bit has kind of come away and it's not flat? So I need to redo that section, and I need to plait it slightly differently to stop it from doing that. I think I need to come in first with that section. So the bit on the outside, bring that in first, and then round, and then see if that makes a difference to the twist, and I think it will. So then we just plait down like so. And in all honesty, it doesn't really matter that much, does it? I mean, who's looking at it that closely? But it's flatter now, which I'm happier with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of hair, I'm going to take it below the other plait so it crosses round. Up, in, and then push it in. There we go. Perfect, okay. You were going really simple, leave it along these lines, right? But what Richard did is he added a little extra touch, so that's what I'm going to do now. This bit is slightly harder. It's mainly about hiding the grips, but I really loved it, so I'm gonna give it a go, and I think that you'll like it too. So this bit here, which is loose from the plait now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pin curl that. So you wanna get your grip ready for this, because once you've got this bit in the right angle, you're not gonna wanna move it. So I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna twiddle it, that well-known technical hairdressing term, around your finger, and then put it on the wig like that. And that's just a pin curl. Now to clip it is a little bit harder, because obviously we don't want loads of pin curl grips hanging around in the hair. I roughly got it into shape, and then I pinned it into the top section there. And then you can see it, the grip here, but that's okay. So then I just kind of moved the hair around, puffed it out a little bit, tucked it around to hide it like that. And I think that looks really nice. So I'm just gonna quickly do that on this one too. So go from the bit which is loose at the side there and pin it in from that section. And then all you do is you puff it up a little bit, tuck it in, and hide it with the other hair. There you go. Look, and then it's gone, pretty much, which is great. So then you've got these two lovely little pin curls in, but then you obviously need to even it out, right? So then when you do one in the middle, at the back, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up a piece of hair, any piece of hair. Now you don't need to roll all of this up, because that would just look silly. And what's nice is, at the back, is if you can have kind of different layers going on. So we've got a nice long layer at the back at the moment, and then this will just add a little bit of depth to the hairstyle. I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna curl it up, like so. Then, this bit here at the front, Richard did this really lovely pin curl with the fringe. So I'm gonna do that. And the way that I'm gonna do that is, I don't want it really tight on my head. I want it quite loose, and I'd like it to come around in this curve shape like that. So I'm just gonna shape it so it's possible for it to do that. Like so. You pick up the hair, and then all you're doing is turning the hair in on itself to make the curl. And how easy is that? And we've got the pin curl in at the side. Then we take a pin curl in from this side as well. Pick up and twist it round. Lovely jubbly. Okay, that's in now. So they're all in. Right, and then obviously we want to balance it, because right now we've got 5, so that looks a little bit unbalanced. So I'm just gonna wang in another one here, I think. Yeah, I reckon there. That would look a bit more balanced, I think. I think that looks really pretty. And that's just a really easy hairstyle, which doesn't take loads and loads of time, but looks really quite nice. So I'm just gonna show you how to put the finishing touches on now, and then we're done. So we put the main style in, and I think that looks really nice. Now I'm just gonna finish this up. This is optional. I like to do this because it makes it look a little bit tidier, and it does require heat. So I'm going to use my curling tongs. These are Yogi curling tongs. I've had them for a really long time. They're quite good. They're probably not the best out there. You could probably get better ones, but for this, it's absolutely fine. And all I'm gonna do is just tidy up the curls a little bit. I'm gonna take the bits that are curled, and you wanna be nice and gentle so that you don't pull out the style you've just put in. But this is just, for me, the easiest way of doing it, because I can see the areas that do need a touch up. And I'm just gonna curl them out now. There you go, and that looks pretty neat, I'd say. how small I look compared to this wig. That's hilarious. Now, I've not curled all of it. And I didn't curl all of it for the wedding. And I kind of like that it had a lot of texture going on in it. And it had sort of volume bits in it, straight volume bits, and then curly bits in it. So let's put that on. There we go. And there it is. And I loved wearing it. I really enjoyed it. And I think when you're in a position and you have got alopecia or you have got hair loss of some description and you are wearing wigs, it can be a bit of a sticking point going to events where you need to do your hair. For example, this was a black tie wedding, so it was quite a formal wedding, and it was beautiful, it was lovely, and it was so nice to go. But I did feel a little bit stressed out about what I was going to do with my hair before we went, didn't I? Yeah. But then I just stayed really calm and I just stuck with something reasonably simple. And that's what I would say, stick with something within your means that you can do. And if that is going with it straight and sleek, then that's absolutely fine too. You know, whatever you want to do is totally fine. But I thought I'd share this because I really loved this hairstyle because it was easy to put in. It was half up, half down, and I really enjoyed wearing it, and it stuck in place all day. You can put hairspray in. I would advise that you put a little bit in. I put a tiny bit in because I don't like putting hairspray in my wigs. That's why I haven't put any in today. But I had a lovely time and I got some nice comments on it. So I hope that you enjoyed this and you found it helpful. And you know what one of the really good things is? Somebody asked me how I managed to do it from the back. Like, how did you do all of that? And I was thinking, well, I didn't know what to say because I could have just said in the loo, oh, I'm wearing a wig and I do it on my stand, but I didn't at the time. But then I was thinking, well, how much easier is that to be able to just do it on a stand? I didn't need to go to the hairdressers, didn't need to get somebody to do it for me, wasn't fiddling around at the back with like a mirror, just wanged it on the stand, bang, out in half an hour, boomtown. So there were really good things about it as well, good things about wearing a wig, and this is one of them. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. So if you did like this video, you do like this hairstyle, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I make new videos every Wednesday at 4 PM GMT, and turn on the notification bell so you know whenever I upload. If you want to see a particular kind of hairstyle, I'm all up for experimenting. And I think that this hairstyle would look good in any wig, and you could probably do it in shorter wigs as well, which is why I've shown it. But if you want to see a particular hairstyle for me to try my hand at that, then let me know and I'll give it my best shot. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I will see you again next time for more alopecia goodness. Yeah, bye.